Hello and welcome to Power Builder 2019, introducing the new Power Builder C# development and migration features. With this release, you can now use Power Builder to build pure or hybrid cloud apps that are powered by REST web APIs with microservice architecture. Let's take a look at the new features. Power Builder 2019 brings C# web API and assembly development to Power Builder with the productivity that is the hallmark of Power Builder. A C# migration solution, framework, and tools is also provided so you can leverage existing code assets. If we select New from the Power Builder IDE toolbar, you'll see that we've added a new C# projects target. Selecting that particular target opens the new Power Builder C# IDE. The Cloud and Universal editions include a customized version of the snap-developed C# IDE. You'll notice that it allows us to build different C#.NET projects such as ASP.NET Core Web APIs, .NET Core Assemblies, XUnit tests, and more. XUnit test projects are great for doing test-driven development on .NET Core projects. This approach helps developers be more confident that their code will actually work while they are developing it. It also provides code templates for the C# web API. This takes care of a lot of coding for you. Here I will create a project based on a .NET Data Store template. You can also add the new C# web API project to your Power Builder workspace. Notice how a data window template has been added, as well as the basic components of the web API, the interface, the service, and the controller for the MVC architecture. Here we have the corresponding code of the interface. And it also integrates with the PowerScript IDE. Another nice feature of the C# IDE is that it can help you automatically fix code for you. You can also add additional NuGet packages. And there are over 150,000 NuGet packages out there for you to choose and integrate into your projects. This is how you can add them to your current project. Browse for the NuGet package you want. For example, the mail kit. Select the project and click Install. You can deploy your web APIs to Windows or Linux and interface with SQL Server, Oracle, PostgreSQL, and SQL Anywhere. The Power Builder C# IDE also includes intelligent code completion tools such as code refactoring. Power Builder 2019 offers the fastest path for existing apps to move to C# and the cloud. It provides two .NET Data Access Objects, .NET Data Store and Model Store. The .NET Data Store provides virtually the same APIs, properties, methods, and events, data buffers, and approach to transaction management. As such, there is essentially no learning curve for existing developers, and it makes migration for existing code assets to C# simple with minimal effort. But hey, let's go about migrating a Power Builder application to .NET. But for now, let's start by migrating existing data windows. I can right-click on the individual data window and select Generate C# Models. So let's start by selecting the database connection I will use for migrating my data windows. This will open the C# Model Generator window where I can select which data windows I want to migrate. I will then click on the Model Export button on the toolbar. It will ask me for the project I want to migrate it to. Now, it's just a matter of clicking Export and you will receive a confirmation. If I return to the Power Builder C# IDE, you will notice how the data windows have been migrated to my C# project. Now let's say that I want to do a retrieve to the customer's data window. So I will start by creating a .NET Data Store by assigning its data object and data context, which is similar to Power Builder SQL CA. So retrieving this .NET data store is done the same way you would in Power Builder. Let's now return the .NET data store. No matter if this is a new development or a migration of an existing app, you can use any UI technology to consume the Web API. For example, ASP.NET, Pages, Power Builder, or any other technology. Since this demo is a migration of an existing app, we will now consume this Web API from Power Builder. Power Builder 2019 provides enhancements to the HTTP client and REST client objects. So I will now retrieve the data window using the REST client object directly from the Web API. In order to do that, I will set the request headers of the REST client object and retrieve the data window using the RESTful web service we just created. If I wanted to update the data window, I would use the submit method instead. Let's run the application. The app looks great because it also incorporates the new UI themes feature of Power Builder 2019. See, this is my web API being called by my Power Builder application. Let's update this customer. Let's add a middle name to it and save the changes. There we go. But hey, since this is pure C# code, you can also develop using any other C# IDE you like. For example, Visual Studio. So let's open Visual Studio to take a look. Open the project or solution. Let's just give it a moment for this to load. Okay, it's preparing the solution. And here it is. Let's open the services just to take a look at the code. Here we have it. You can continue using your .NET data store here as well. So, just to recap, the new features of Power Builder C# development are: it empowers Power Builder with C# as the server programming language. It brings the heart of Power Builder to .NET development with the .NET data store. It includes an easier to use C# IDE, and it offers the greatest C# migration solution. To get more info on the C# development features and your free Power Builder trial today, visit www.appeon.com.